Hello, my name's Jordan,
And my name is Matt.
and welcome to a brief history of Cops and Robbers, the way we built it, why we built it, and just the evolution of it. That's pretty much. So, Matt, without further ado, you begin.
Well, I'll take it away from here because I built Cops and Robbers 1 whilst Jordan was playing on holiday or something. Where were you at the time?
Lol, I don't know, maybe down south, something like
I
that.
don't know, yeah. Anyway, it was given to us as an idea, and I'm not going to lie, when I first thought about it as well, it was Cops and Robbers from Halo 3, so I played it in the past, and I thought, this isn't going to do very well. This is going to do really badly in Minecraft. That is quite possibly the biggest underestimate I've ever done.
Yeah, easily.
So anyway, as you can see, this very first build was very simple, very low standard.
Yeah, it's not amazing. It's
Yeah.
not what we'd be renowned for these days.
It took me about 30 minutes to put together, I think, because basically I made one cell, stacked it along, flipped it over to the other side, stacked them up, stuck on that really bad roof, and then I thought, okay, rest of it, okay, I'll make a corridor going this way. Don't want it to be really straight, so I'll put a turn in it there.
Oh, God bless you, boy.
Yeah, it turned out to be a really good layout.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm pretty sure there's... Yeah, here we go. There's like a secret paint in here.
Yeah.
Although
yes.
I tried this before and I couldn't get back into the cell unless it's on the second floor.
Awkward.
Oh.
Oh, that'll be
Okay, I get that. That makes sense now. So yeah, basically the history is that Matt just built most of this alone. Hey, hi Matt.
Hi, Jordan.
Now, at the time we didn't know it was going to be big, so obviously it's very, very basic. The concept was still there. It was from Halo 3, as Matt said. But other than that, there wasn't really much motivation to make it amazing.
Yeah.
So,
although we did learn a few things from it, like first of all, Cops and Robbers 2, as everyone knows, it's pretty much this map just with a few changes. Really, it should have been Cops and Robbers 1.5, but whatever.
Yeah.
Where we added in new things, like I think the biggest changes we added in the second one is that there was a library.
well, we'll show it.
Oh yeah.
So there you go.
Well,
So yeah, the warden's office says that. That's to. I don't know how to get out though.
You had to have someone else in the very first version, so you had to have a bit of teamwork there.
Yeah,
which
bit
in the end we
teamwork.
got rid of because no one liked that.
Okay. So yeah, basically the idea is that the cops have to get to that area, and then the warden would be like, "Oh my god!" and then you have to chase after. Again, a bit of teamwork to get up here, and loads of random stuff. A pointless storage room, a pointless yard.
Yes, this was pointless in the first version, but we'll get back onto that in a second.
Yep. This bit round here, you had to get onto a pressure plate there, and then the other guy would teleport, right?
That was, to be honest, it was a bit stupid. Basically, what it was is that extended the block to go there.
Oh yeah.
But if you had the warden, like if you got to the warden room, this pressure plate would teleport you up here. So that was for people who hadn't done that. However, you already had to have done that to get up here, so it was pretty pointless.
Oh yeah.
So we got rid of that.
Poor effort.
And then that lets you out there, but command box is disabled.
Yeah, well, that's a big shame. So, then the idea was basically a home run straight to the back exit, and bam. Now, this project somehow managed to creep its way up Planet Minecraft. Immediately, this one did not hit number one on Planet Minecraft. But,
It's only during Cops 3.
yeah, Cops 3. But, yeah, this one did really well. It got a just unheard of amount of views on Sky's channel, the very first episode.
Yeah, mental.
And became number one on his channel for a long time, didn't it? So that's
only told by his music video, which music videos always do.
always do. 'Cause, yeah, music videos, everyone loves them. So I mean, we've got the second most popular video on his channel based on our project.
Oh,
which
hang
is...
on. You know how I said you needed to be a warden already, so that block was pointless? I made a mistake there because you could go into the storage room and parkour your way up.
Yeah, yeah. You could parkour your way up. Which is cool. So this is Cops and Robbers 1. What we're going to do now is go on to Cops and Robbers 2, which shows basically we got into a call and we made edits and changes, and that's what we're going to show. What's the word? Like transformation from first to second. So see you in a sec. And welcome back to Cops and Robbers 2. We got asked by a group of people to add a few more things in that would make it a bit more roleplay, so that they could have a mess around with more things. And we didn't want to restart the whole project, so what we did is we basically spent a few days improving it. Now in the main room already you can see like more dirty and grotty cells. People had a lot of fun picking up the redstone, seeing like the bleeding, cobwebs and all of that. and we just made it look a slightly bit nicer. Nothing really amazing.
Yeah, that was just a nice, cheap, easy one.
There's also like we made slight improvements to areas, but yeah, again, it's just cheap upgrades. Also, the main thing that with this was more accessibility. So the yard now has like a tower, and it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the main problem with the first map was that to get to the yard, you had to be able to go upstairs.
But there was no point in the yard anyway.
Exactly. To get upstairs, you had to have done the warden's office, and the idea was that the warden would take you there. But why would he do that? There was no point. The yard was one of those places that we wanted people to be able to get to, as for role playing and stuff. It's an outdoor area. No one ever used it in the first one because it was too hard to get to. So staircase sorted.
An issue with the outside is though that you couldn't use the ladder because it was one too high or one.
No, that was the point though. I mean that's another way to escape. Like,
well, yeah, I know, but it was far too easy.
The robbers could punch people up there, but no one really used it, to be honest.
They did. So basically, what you'd do then is just go like that, and then bam, you've escaped. I mean, if that was a real prison, poor effort, Shawshank Redemption. So I'll go around the main way, and I'll showcase the rest of it. So at this point, we had to have more things added in to just make it more fun, basically, for people to play. And we came up with the idea to extend the main hall and to breach out on opposite the solitary with the sumo room. Now we wanted basically complete episodes of Cops and Robbers to be focused around like ring arena fights and things like that, and it went down all right. They had batons and stuff.
Yeah. It was just another thing that the cops could do with the robbers, so they didn't have to make up as much stuff.
Yeah.
Just things in the map they could play around with.
And also we made a library. Now, I think the idea for that really was we needed something else extra than just that room, and we didn't really have any ideas. So a library it's always in the horror films and stuff like that. You could always just hide around in the library. I think our idea was to literally just be able to hide. And there is a secret with it, which, if I can remember.
Yes, it's on the top floor. It's a secret bookshelf rather. It lets you get on the roof of the prison. And you can't escape from it, but it's just a way to go to the yard.
Yeah,
again, fairly pointless.
You can't escape, but if you're cornered, you go up there, up here, over here, and then back down into the yard. Now, if this door's open, but you didn't get it, I don't know, if you weren't able to get there earlier, then now you can. The storage room is still here. Unknown why, it doesn't really do anything at all. But yeah, that's that. The same idea with the warden's thing, nothing changed there really. And I'm almost certain that there was no change with the exit, apart from people wanted something more than to just escape, didn't they? They were like, there's got to be something more at the end. As soon as you just drop out, that's it.
Although we never did anything about that in Cops 2. That was sort of another thing they said we could add after we did that. That's when we get to Cops 3, we'll show that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But basically, as soon as you knew the layout, it was pointless anyway for the maze at the end of Cops 2. But I thought it was a good idea. Some people didn't, including Matt.
I personally didn't. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's not in anymore. So, and oh no, I'm trying to find my way out. It just added so that the cop could just chase you and capture you at the end. There's still a chance for him. God, that's a long effort. It took me a long time to build that. It's quite complex. But basically then you just escape again. And all we really did was add, rather than add a new layout and whatnot, all we really did was just add to what was already there and just make it more fun. I mean, this should have technically been Cops 1. Like, this should have been the first release. But, you never get anything perfect the first time round. We needed criticisms, we needed ideas, and we came up with them. So this was Cops and Robbers 2. I'll go on to Cops and Robbers 3 next. See you in a second. And we're on Cops and Robbers 3.
Quite possibly the most well recognised one, because it's been the current one for the longest time.
It's been the longest amount of time. It's probably been played the most as well.
Yeah.
We had help from Mithrintia on this one.
We say
by help we mean all we did was build the base of it, and then they went crazy and built this.
Yeah, it's amazing. I still can't get over it. So it's one of my favourite builds ever.
They came to us with it as well. They were like, "Oh, by the way, we've started to make Cops and Robbers 3 like this. Is it okay if we continue?" Like, hell yeah, bro. Yeah. So this was their take on it.
Yeah, I mean, initially we weren't even going to bother making a third one due to the popularity of the second, but yeah, this is how it went. one thing to note is that this keeps the same layout as all the other maps before it, which is kind of important because it's all about knowing where everything is. When we bring out Cops and Robbers 4, which has got a new layout, it'll take the players a bit of time to learn where everything is. But as soon as they've got that cracked, then that solves that problem.
This also opens up more. It's got nicer interiors and
much nicer.
It just plays a lot nicer. Before this, as Matt pointed out before, we didn't have anything in any way, shape, or form to continue this as a series of maps. It was literally going to die at 2 for us, because we didn't really see it getting any bigger. And until Cops 3 happened with Mithrintia, we didn't even consider a Cops 4. And I don't even know what caused the Cops 4 idea, but it did. But it was ages after this one, so...
What it was when we were looking at all the snapshots for the upcoming updates, we thought, oh wow, that'd be cool. We could do this, that, and the other with Cops and Robbers, and it was just more things we could add in.
Okay, so the yard, as you just saw, has just increased things. You can play basketball in it, etc. Even if you don't use it, it's just nicer to look at. The kitchen, just been cleaner layout. Like, I think there was an idea here for a door.
Something
but
like that.
We didn't really like it. So
it's over here. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
No, it is. It's here. Jordan.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a lever on the other side. No one used it. I don't think many people actually noticed it. That was just that doesn't do anything. That's just for looks. But yeah, if someone escaped, they could come around and open this door to let everyone else out. But no one really.
Yeah, I don't think we.
There was another way to escape as well. If you want to follow me, Jordan.
Okay.
Again, this is another escape route that I really liked, but no one else used it. Mainly because it's quite difficult. Everyone knows this thing, but I don't really think many people realise the bonus to coming over here. Now, command blocks are disabled, so it's not actually going to work. But there is a button here. When you press it, it does work. Okay. So you hear that, and then if we come out over here, if you want to keep following me, Jord, there's actually
I do remember this.
Buttons. Yeah, there's 2 buttons hidden in the map. You have to press both of them for it to work. It basically gave a point to coming up here.
And also this is important right now because the Cops 3 introduced extra things, extra ways to escape. Now that's really important because Cops 4 has implemented multiple escape routes.
Yes, lots of
and because of this being like it is, that's what's made Cops 4 be like what it is. So basically, it's going back to the history of it and how we managed to get to where we are now. With more ideas coming into this and more people joining it. I'm going to the sumo room, by the way. It just created the game we know today.
Yeah, I mean, people were getting bored with the same old escape. I mean, really, we didn't really show off any new escapes here, and since people were used to the layout, no one bothered with the new escape routes. But we're thinking with a different layout. This is what happened, by the way.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
So, I'm going to explain that, and basically, those 2 things you saw, the secret pass has been opened. This is a secret pass in the library.
Yeah.
It basically made, because I mean, we basically when they made the map now. It's got this huge layout, really nice looking. 2 big main buildings, a bit in between. Nice construct. Nothing else has changed inside, so there's no point showing all of that.
Should we head over to the boat as well?
Yeah. And then basically this was another way to escape. Now there's a few ways that this could happen. You could either get I'm pretty sure the cop could come from here for some reason.
Yeah,
or the cop had some.
There's a teleport between that tower and the warden room, so if people had escaped, he could quickly go to it. He had a quick and easy way to get out.
Oh, which is over here in this building that I'm about to show, I believe. Here. So return to the warden's office, cops only. So you'd be able to escape and try and capture them. Because the whole point of this one now was not just only to escape, but to escape, if that makes sense. What you had to do now is follow this path. We had a world-painted map down, but there wasn't really much point in it. It was just for this. Because Cops and Robbers 2 and 1 didn't have a finale. As soon as you left, you had no idea what to do with yourself.
Yeah.
So what we had to do was come up with a way to finale it. Now, this was a broken lift, so we used parkour to get down. You could just literally drop right into the water, but this is another way. You basically just parkour.
Couldn't. If you dropped into the water, there was no way of climbing back onto that, so you had to press this button to TP up to the top.
Oh.
So you had to do the parkour.
Okay, you had to parkour down, which is and then you get to here, and then you make the jump for it, and then you get on the boat. Now with the boat, it says escape. you had to run over into this area here, go onto this, and basically that's like you've gone into that room, and then you could obviously ship away. Sail away, sail. So yeah, another prisoner's reached the boat now. Either you could play to one person leaving, or, you know, whatever. But this gave a closure to the map. It was really important, because that on Cops 4, now we've got helicopters. And now the standard, I believe, for Cops is to have that as a finale, like something after the prison. And that's what we've gone for again this time. So I think that's why we've chosen that for evolution purposes. The point of this map is to show where it used to be and where it is now. I mean the video. It's paving the way for Cops 4, which we won't show in this video. But basically, we're building up to it. It's got about a week or so until release, maybe 2 weeks, I think it was.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes, but yeah, hopefully 2 weeks' time. The Coming Soon trailer came up. It's a teaser. It's not the full trailer. We've got more trailer to come. So people who are expecting more, there is more.
It's amazing. I can't wait to release it.
I know, seriously. We want to thank you for supporting this project. It became #1 on Planet Minecraft, which is phenomenal. We're #1. 2 guys from Wazza. Yeah. And we hope Cops 4 gets that publicity as well. Who doesn't want to be top in the world on a website? So we just hope that basically the success of this minigame continues. We are putting in the effort as well. It's not like we're just trying to get it for free. So
Cops 4 has so many hours of work put into it by so many different people.
Jesus,
as well.
too true. It's like amazing. More of a game than a minigame. Like a trailer, a potential minigame on the server that we're going to release, stuff like that. So it's awesome. So we'd like to thank you very much for watching. We will be doing a few more of these in the future. We've only got a limited amount of projects though. So thanks for watching, guys. Unless Matt's got anything more to say?
No.
We'll see you next video, guys.